Alright, this is going to be a walk-in tour of Salmon La Sac Campground. It's in the Wenatchee National Forest. This is September 20th. Whoop. Dog's taking the lead here. This is the last. Oh, that's not going to work very well, is it? Hang on, Daisy. Here, let's do this. Let's trade hands. Alright, so this is the last week to the campground's open for camping. It closes for the season. We're about noon right now. It's about 60 degrees. Full sun, feels about 70. Little breeze coming through. But there's some 60 spots in this campground. Some are first come, first serve, some are reservable. Just gonna walk each one and see we can figure out which one's good. So right at the entrance there's a pay station, some information, and parking. There's basically two loops, I would call, like a big top loop and a lower loop. For roads, it's all paved. Some spots are, they call them handicap accessible, they're paved as well. Every parking spot is paved, but there's even like some of the areas around the tables are paved. Yep. So this portion where you first come in, it's a wider road, it's a two-way entrance exit. It's a pretty clean park, pretty quiet. Alright, coming up, spot number one, which is a double occupancy, so you pay double the fee. Kind of open to the road, but plenty of parking. There's two tables, two sets of fireplaces. Is it? Not just one. One of these is the this is like the old historic fireplace that can't really use. You can't use it all, I guess. But plenty of space in the back here. I mean, you could go way back and pitch a tent. No neighbors. Bathrooms are over down the road. And all in all, it's a good spot. Gotta trade hands with the dog. You enjoying it, Daisy? Are you enjoying it? Let's go to that side. Let's go in the shade. There are two rivers, basically, campgrounds on one side. On my left here is the Clay Elm River. The other side of the campground over there is Cooper Creek, I think, maybe a river. Both are really low right now, but in the spring they get pretty full. So here's spot number two. Looks like it's reservable. Same double occupancy. You get nice views of the hills in the back. The one drawback is you got bathrooms right here, which I can't smell right now, but there's that chance, right? So this is spot number two. You got double tables again, one fire pit. There's some trails. Here's a dry bed of a river. But yeah, in the spring there's water here. It's quite a hill to get down there. Right, Daisy? Oh. Uh-oh, where are you going? Uh-oh, somebody lost something. Come on, let's go. We got a long way to go. We're only on spot number 2. Let's go. Daisy. Come on, we're on a mission, dog. Oh, you can smell those bathrooms. Whew. So, 3 is next, which is similar to 2. Very similar, other than the fire pits, different arrangement. Yep, but there's trails to go in the back. So if you got big party, I guess it's not that bad. You can see that spot number 2 over there. There's a neighbor over there that's the host for this season. Let's go. But yeah, this is one of those handicapped, all paved. You're not gonna go meet that dog. All right, on the right we got spot number 4. Still double occupancy. Tables are in the back, all paved. Here's one of the hand crank pumps. Don't know if that one works or not. Looks dry. Spot number 5 is the host, which is a double occupancy, 2 tables. There's a cat walking around there, Daisy. But this is kind of an open, more open area of the campground. There's a cat. He's got a collar on. He's got a whole leash on. Wow. All right. Number 6. Wide open in the sun. Come here, come here. So this would be good for solar panel, but probably not for when it's hot out. But here's one of those historic fire pits. And we got some area in the back. Pretty sure most of these spots in the back you could walk pretty close to the river. I'm not gonna go down there, but there's some trails heading down, and the riverbed's kind of behind those trees, right? Come on. So this was number 6. Next here is like a picnic area, public or day use area, right? So there's a little shelter, a bunch of parking spots, more bathrooms, dumpsters. She's got to mark every tree. Oh yeah, there's the shelter. Bathrooms on this side. Still wide open. You can kind of see quite a ways in there. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Come here, Daisy. There we go. Lots of dumpsters. So we had 2 right there. There's one more. This is all that day use area. There's picnic tables. Another parking area right there. So here we kind of have a fork in the road, and it shows sites 941 to the left, 78 and 4269 to the right or straight. So this is where I call the 2 different loops. There's a chipmunk on the road. 9 and 40 through 41 is like, I call it the lower loop because it's kind of downhill. It's a lot more vegetation in the spots. 7 and 8 are just right here, and 4269 are on the way out on the bigger loop. So we'll go down to the 941 first, and we'll have to split in there too. There's the road back. There's this little fork roundabout. Yeah, these roads are two-way. This lower loop is one way. The one thing I don't like is my spots on my left. If I back into those, my door in the RV points to the road instead of the camp spot. So only spots on the right like work out. So if I want to take a spot on the left, it might not be a bad idea to actually drive the wrong way and pull in to the spot. I've seen people do that. Not saying it's right, but here's spot number 9. Oh, some kids. Pretty short. I don't think our RV would even fit. Looks like it's a first come first serve right now, but there's some area in the back. There's a table, so that's 9. There's a water well right here, pump, so it looks like that one's running. People been using it. On my left is a spot number 10. Pretty shady. Long enough. Looks pretty level. Right, there's the river right down there. It's kind of got a little elevated area. got a bathroom on this side. So there's spot 11 on the left. I won't go in there, but there's a trail to go down to the river. These two spots here on the left, be good if you know people together too. So spot 12 on the right is the first come first serve. There's a spot 13 on my left. It's got a nice area access to the river, but you're kind of sharing that with your neighbor. Spot 14 on my right is the handicapped, all paved. That's all open in the back too. That's all nice area back there. We're kind of looking back a little at this road. Then we have a spot 15 on the right, which there's a bunch of people there. I'm not going to go in there either, but we camped there last. It goes pretty deep. There's a old spot on the left that's not used. Let's go, Daisy. Let's go, Daisy. Come on, let's go. So, cool spot here. We have a little access to the water. And some trails. Whew. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Daisy. So in the spring, there's a river running through here. But right now it's way down there, so there's got to be, I don't know, 5 feet too low at least. And this is even lower than we were here a couple weeks ago. But people get in this water. Come on. What'd you see? Go. Hey, leave it. But yeah, there's all kinds of trails back here. Whew. So that's spot 15 that goes all the way back in there. Now we have a long stretch. It's another information board, but it doesn't have a pay station here, so I'm not really sure. Not a whole lot there, but yeah, there's a long stretch of road here with no spots. There's kind of these trails. This is where we saw deer last time, huh, Daisy? On the trail down there. Nice campground for walks, for sure. It's paved roads, very good condition. Bike rides. Which we'll attempt on this trip. Used to be a spot, looks like, but not currently. No parking for it. Excuse us. All right, coming up to another fork in the road. So there's a spot 16 on the left, which is another camp host. Used to be. Looks like somebody else is there, but come here, let's take a look at this sign. We're gonna go 1727, which is that way, to the right, and then we'll come back. So another restroom. We got spot 17 on the right. These are pull-throughs. This alley I'm on. 18's on the left here. 19 on the left. .21 on the left, which is one of the ones we like, but it's taken. I'm not gonna go in there. We'll go through spot 20. But 21 has a couple steps to go down, but then it's pretty open in the back. But there's 20, which you basically have half a dozen steps, table, kind of a small area back there. Come on, Daisy. That's busier than I thought, actually. And we got 22 on the right and 23 on the left. 23's taken, 22's open. I don't know if it's because it's the last weekend, but they're all say first come, first serve right now, which I think these are normally reservable. Wow. So this one's got a bunch of steps. Come on, Daisy. Table, little area, open in the back there. I can see that 15 from here. Spot on the left doesn't have any stairs, but it's kind of a track down there. Then we have the only pump that I've ever used is this old crank handle pump. There's spot 24 on the left. All right, not too bad if it wasn't for the stairs, but a bunch of stairs. They're all spaced very well. And because of all this vegetation, don't really see a neighbor. So here's spot 25. This one's not too bad. It's a little bit of a downhill. But we're getting sunshine, right? It's about 1 o'clock almost. Not as open. There's little trails back here. Oh yeah, there's more area back here we can go to. And I think that's true of most of the spots. You got little trails that are heading back. You got all these little areas, more trails. You can probably keep going. Come on, Daisy, we're gonna go back out. She loves trails. But it is on a hill. And the RV pretty much sits on the road. This tree separates you from the road. So, okay, we got 26 on the left. Again, door points the wrong way, so you gotta walk around. But there's your camping area. 27 on the right, which has even a smaller camping area up front. And we got bathrooms on this side. There's a big open area here where the pay station, so we're like right in the middle between the two loops. To my right is that picnic day use area and exit, according to that sign. To my left, we continue on the exit through the other parking spots where it says one way. But there's another couple of roads that are to the left at that turn that we'll go to next. But before we do that, we're gonna come back. Daisy makes me walk in circles. We're gonna come back to this little connection road, I guess, that goes to the exit. There are two spots here. 8 on my right, which is a small car size. I don't know if our RV would even make it here. And then you got a trail right there to your camping area that's kind of down the road a bit, so wouldn't be my first choice. Right down there, it is big. And then on the left we have spot number 7 where we're camping, so I can go in here. It's got a big area back here, wide open to the back there. Nobody, no neighbors, so pretty good. All right, we'll go back to the other half. So back at the center pay station, fee station. We're gonna go head that way. So to get to these spots, you gotta drive around past the picnic area. Obviously, we're gonna go the wrong way. then we'll double back. We'll look at these spots on the way back. These are friends from before? I think they might be. Let's see, solar panel. Oh, Daisy. Okay, come on, come on. All right, so there's like a little miniature loop up ahead. To my right is the main road. To my left is like a side road, but they come back together. On my left, there's only 2 spots on that road. So I think that's probably the most private area because people wouldn't be coming in here. So we're gonna go down this way and then we'll come back around on the one that's coming back on the right. And all of these meet up there at spot 18, 16, where the other camp host is at. So this is the first spot that we camped at. Looks like, did they take the tree down? Oops. Looks like I was pointing up. But what's the spot number here, Daisy? I think it's 29. So it is first come first serve, and that's how it was before. Paved. You got this little area. You get good sun and shade. I think that tree got cut down. I don't remember that laying down here before. Maybe it was. But yeah, there's little trails back here. Really not another area to set up anything. Just right here. But like I said, there was very few people walking here before. So this is 29. And then there's one more spot on the left that's not the handicapped. But you can see there's that other road with some spots back there, which they look pretty good now. Usually they're kind of shaded. So here's the other spot. And that's 28. Well, somebody decided they want to crank the radio up. So yeah, there's one road that doesn't have anything but 2 spots on. And here's where it tees off. So there's spot 18, the back of it, which take that as a advice. But there's the road, there's the host site on the right, and then here's the sign where we're splitting. Whoa. Alright, so we're gonna go this way now. And catch all these spots on this side. Come here, Daisy. Spot 30. Hello. Spot 31. So spots on my left are pretty big. It's actually not bad right now with the sun coming through. They have trails going to the Cooper River in the back. So like here's spot 32. Parking's right here, but your table's in the back. They got some bear signs, warnings. Bear's been spotted here. Come here, Daisy. There you go. So 32, 33 on this side. Pretty deep, but you're camping again in the back. Pretty shady. Man, we upset those dogs, huh, Daisy? Yeah, we did. Alright, this is a spot. I guess I'll walk by it. 34. So, again, facing the wrong way because my door would open to here and your camping area is on the other side. But it's huge. And I know there are trails out here. Can't really see one right through there, but maybe right there. They go to that creek. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Here's a trail. Come here, Daisy. So technically you got that spot, you can come back here, and that's a big area. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go find the water. And you got like this whole area. Looks like even a fire pit people built. But you got this whole creek to yourself, pretty much. Hey, water dog. Come on, let's go. Seems like every spot has its own drawbacks and benefits. That little spot probably gets water in it in the spring that we just crossed. So you're parking backwards, facing the wrong way. You got all this area to use. Man, we got a nice sunny day. It's supposed to have been cloudy today. All right, we got 35. Same thing. You park in here, you're exiting to the wrong side, but your camping area is on this side. You climb a log. It's huge. And there's trails similar to the last one. So we won't go, but the creek's right there. So got little spots here and there. But again, these are like really shaded to me, which maybe in the middle of summer when it's hot wouldn't be too bad. Not gonna get any solar panel action here. So we were just coming down from there. We're gonna continue this way. That was 35. So on this side is that road that goes to 27, 28. And then we're heading on the main loop. Or not quite yet, but this is the road to the exit, the other half of the campground. So we got spot 35, which again, you got a big area to camp at. You do have this extra parking spot, which is nice. It's like if these guys towing a trailer, you could park your car to the side. We got 37 on the left. Come on, Daisy. Spot 38. So this would be the right way in. 38 might not be too bad. Come here. Let's go see what's back here. There's a couple spots you could set up over here or even back there. Oh, you gonna jump? You can't jump. All right, let's go. And we got 39 on the left. So it's 40 on the right, 41 on the left, and here's 4269. We're going to do that section. All these spots on the left are facing the wrong way for parking. It's the only bad thing, but they're kind of up on a high little area. Dumpsters. Spot 42, which is nice, deep one, big one, kind of private. Just it's the wrong way. But I'd take this one. You got nice big area. Neighbors are quite a ways. Wow, the water's way down. Way down. But what a cool spot right here. You just sit and enjoy this river. Right, Daisy? Looks like you can even get in the water right there. It's a little deep spot. You tied up around my legs, dog. Yeah, this is an awesome view. All right. But dumpsters, and you're parking the wrong way. If you park the right way, back of the motorhome is going to stick out to the street, which I don't know, maybe not a bad thing. You got to drive clear across the whole campground the wrong way. Yeah. Three. And this is 44, and you're kind of sharing your water access unless 44 goes over here. Should. We got spot 45 on the right, which is a deep parking spot, but your camping area is behind there. It's not their level. And we got 46. Come here, Daisy. Again, we're parking the wrong way, but you got kind of a private area with a view of the water down this way. right? Full sun too. Not a lot of tall trees here. These little trails are everywhere. I think they connect to the next spot. Yes, they do. We gotta wait for that duck to go through. Has he got him on a leash? Yeah, let's go. How you doing? All right. Female. Wants to say hi. Yeah, we'll see you. You smelling that dog, Daisy? All right, we got a little jaunt here with no camping, little trails to get down to the water. Sun warms up. You smell all the pine needles. It's awesome. Yep, here's another trail. Daisy knows that one. I think that's what Grady was telling me about. But yeah, you can just follow the creek up the campground, come out one of the spots up ahead. It's a good walk, huh, Daisy? Good walk. Yeah, she's like, I'm ready. All right, we got 47 on the right, which I think usually is first come, first serve. Pretty open. You'd park the right way, but your camping area is kind of broke up. They got a table back here, fire pits back here. There's some spots over here. I know that 45, there's quite a bit of trails in the back in these woods where 45 comes out. But I just noticed I gotta hold my camera like flat. Ugh. Probably got a bunch of shots of the sky and none of the spots. I guess we'll see. But you can see quite a ways through the trees. This is that upper loop, I call it. That's more open, less brush underneath. It's got more trees. And here's spot 48. Yeah, so from this point on, you don't have the creek right behind you. You got these trails that you gotta kind of go back there. I don't know if this area gets water in the spring because it kind of looks like a riverbed, but there's trees growing in there. Yeah, I see there's a trail up there. So yeah, trails to get to the water, to the creek, Cooper River. But again, you park in the wrong way here because your door would be to this side, your camping area is on this side. I can see straight ahead through the trees is that picnic area on the way in. That's how open it is. So now way out, probably not gonna find a bunch of campers here. These appear to be not the preferred spots. So here's 49. I'm gonna get off the road. There's people driving. You camping over here, you can see the neighbor that way. This is all wide open. Yeah. None of them are bad spots. I mean, this is a great park. It's just depends what you like. So that was 49. We got 50 on the left, which at least this is a camping area is in the back. But door would be here. You got to walk back. Nice little spot. I mean, these aren't too bad, I guess. People leaving the campground through this road would be your traffic. People like me taking dogs for a walk. So you are kind of in the fishbowl here. But same thing, trail, I see right there through the log. Don't know where that goes, but my guess is it's going to come out of one of those at the creek. Come on, Daisy. We got a ways to go. Got a bathroom. Spot 51 is right after the bathroom. Pretty short, so you're not too deep, but there's an area in the back. There's the picnic table. You can see all the area behind you. A little more trees this way. Right across you got spot 52. Which again, your camping area is in the back. And this is wide open between you. This is 52, and then 53 is right next. There's no trees in between. This one is really weird because your picnic table is like clear out there in the back, way out there, and it's kind of a looks like a handmade picnic table. Yeah, like there's your neighbor on that side. There's your neighbor on that side. Man, this is tall. I have to jump up to sit on it. Dang. It's like a standing table. I'm standing. Whew. So, but again, you got trails in the back that probably lead to the creek back there, but at least you got a bunch of woods. I can hear the creek, so it's not too far. I'm just wondering if this little gulch here gets water in the spring. Kind of looks like it might. So maybe in the spring you can't get there. Alright, so across from 53, we got 54. They just said I had enough. A little bit of a hill. You got camping area down there. Wide open. I see cars on that other half. That's the host's site right there. But it's a ways out, so really can't see neighbor on that side. Oh, we got a water thing here. So the neighbor on this on the left is quite a ways too. So that's not be bad. Camper's gonna shade you from people coming up the road, but not once they pass the camper. So we got spot 55 on the left, which is the wrong way. Again, and then we got this water pump well, and it looks like it works. Does it work, Daisy? Let's see. Hey, it works. So that's a G, well number G, but there's a spot right here. So if you camp in here, you got water, but you also got people coming to probably get water. Let's come back a little. What was this? 55 on the left, right on the road. 56 on the right. Yeah, wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's nice and it's open, which maybe you can see wildlife, right? There's the water. There's a little table, fire pit. Can't really see the neighbor that way at all. He's way down there. So this wouldn't be too bad. 56. $57. It says reserved. Yeah, somebody's supposed to be camping in here. Woods, who are you? Where are you? Not too bad. Other than your door faces the road. Yeah, this weekend I looked, 3/4, maybe 80% of the sites were booked, but nobody's here. Let's see. Here's another one, right? 58. 9:20 through 22. I mean, it's 2 p.m. They should be here. But this is a handicap spot, right? Because you got paved area. Not too bad. I'll take this one too. These ones on the right seem to be correct. The ones on the left are kind of backwards. So we're coming up. This is an interesting one that I'm kind of wouldn't be too bad to take. Other than, again, they're facing the wrong way, but there's a driveway. We're gonna go right here on the left. That's pretty dang long, and it ends in 2 spots. Got spot 59 on the left, double occupancy. Spot 60 on the right, handicap. So if we back in to 59, we can leave spot, back into the right. So you exiting here, you are facing the road, but the road is down there. Got a nice long big table. Now you're camping in the back here. I know there was a trail here because last time we walked from that Cooper River, this is where we came out, is right in there. And it's a pretty skinny trail, so you kind of gotta pay attention where it goes. quite a walk. I'd say probably a couple 100 feet before you get to the creek. But again, you come out, you got your own little area at the creek. So that was 59, and then next to it is 60, which is nice open area. You got some sunshine, not too many trees. If we could drive in somehow so that the door points this way, that would be perfect. So I don't know if I can back into 59 and try to turn. I mean, that'd be pretty tight. Or try to drive in from the main street. Again, you're turning against the road. That'd be pretty tight. But I think we saw a trail here too. Right, Daisy? Did we see a trail here? Yeah, right there. Right there. So, which I think leads kind of back to the same area in the creek. Let's just go take a walk a little bit. Yeah, for hiking, this is like a really nice area. If you got a tent, heck, you could pitch a tent right in here. Right? How cool, huh, Daisy? How cool. Yep, we gotta say we were here. I hear it. I see it. Woohoo! Yeah, a ton of space you could set up in there. Again, I think in the spring the water's probably covering all these rocks. That's my guess. And that looks pretty dirty. It's because it's kind of stuck right there. But man, set up a chair, take a nap right here. Daisy, come on. We're not going that way. Come on, we're going back. Tomorrow we can take a hike. Today we got job to do. Okay, come on, go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. This is where the bear sleeps. Look at all the pine cones. Jeez. Wow. This is like that all around the whole campground. Man, today was supposed to have been a bad day, windy, cloudy. Yeah, the road's quite a ways. I mean, I think we can make a U-turn here. Back into here. Yeah, I think we could do it. Take spot 60. Of course, if you got neighbors, they're right there. All right, back out the driveway to the road. And the water wasn't too far. Dumpsters are to the right. I don't think there's any more to the left. Maybe there is. All right, we got another spot on the left. Oh, first on the right. Here's one on the right. Right on the road. Spot 61. Camping the wrong way on this side now. And we got 62. Again on the road. Looks like trails going in the back. We got 63, which is full sunshine right on the road. And your table is wrong side, way in the back. Oh, one more dumpster in the toilet. And the toilet smells. 64 right across from the toilet. You got stairs to go down. And on the wrong side again. And I'd be tempted to drive into this one. Except again, your bedroom's gonna stick out to the road. And a bathroom. And you got a bathroom. We got 65. Nice big spot, right side. Got a bathroom and a dumpster. I think we're almost there. We're almost at the end, Daisy. I can see it. So we got 66. That's one of the handicap spots. Might not be too bad. There's a truck coming in, so you can barely hear it. But there's 66. You come out here, you're in the sunshine. Your neighbor is right there, I guess. With no division between, but you got all this area. All right. And we got 67 across the road. Kind of short for the RV. He'd be sticking out probably. But you got a car, tent. Perfect. Alright, I think we got two spots. There's one on the right, they have a dog, so we gotta watch out. And that's a 68. Hi. Ah. Shh. I stepped on you, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, you good? You good. And that's it. We're on the way out. And that's the exit.